welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a no makeup look, or my everyday makeup routine this summer. And I'm going to show you how to get this super simple, healthy looking skin, glowy look. I think this is a really good look for like an everyday basis if you're someone who doesn't like to do a full face of makeup every day. I don't necessarily like to do that in the summer because my skin is already naturally pretty oily. I find when my skin is like, it's already oily enough, but like when the weather starts really heating up, then my skin's like crazy oily. My makeup does not like to stick to it, and eyeshadow always creases. So I like to go with an eyeshadow-less look, something pretty natural. And this is what I've come up with. It still covers up any acne, any insecurities, but gives you a nice bronzed, glowy, healthy looking skin look. So you got some makeup going on. So if you're interested in seeing how I came up with this look, then just keep on watching. Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be a fun one. I'm going to be doing my everyday makeup, so it's gonna be pretty simple. I probably already explained this briefly in the intro, but I don't really like to wear a lot of makeup in the summer. I find I have very oily skin, and I feel like that just doesn't really mesh well with makeup in the summer. It kind of just melts off my face. Also, your pores are more open because it's warmer. So yeah, I like to keep it very minimalistic and simple here. This is a really good everyday makeup look if you're in high school also, or you're going to a school where you're not allowed to wear a lot of makeup. This is a good tutorial for you guys. It's gonna be super simple, and yeah, I'm really excited to film this for you guys. So first I'm gonna start off with using my Garnier Micellar Water Cleanser Makeup Remover stuff, and I'm gonna use this to get off any excess makeup I have on my face, and I'm just gonna use one of my cotton rounds to do that. Because it is actually, I think 7 p.m. right now. I'm just doing my daily makeup now. I just ran some errands today. It was a little bit of a busy day, so I didn't really have time. I think my day started at 8 a.m. this morning, and it's been pretty hectic, like back-to-back stuff to do today. So I'm finally getting a point where I have time to do my makeup and get ready for the day finally. And it's 7 p.m., but it's all good. So yeah, I just thought I'm finally taking off my old makeup from yesterday. I know it's super gross. Please don't come for me. I'm taking off any old and crusty makeup before I get into my new makeup today. So first, for my skincare, before I get into my makeup, I'm going to be applying my Ole Henriksen Truth Banana Bright Eye Cream. And I'm just going to be applying this underneath my eyes. And I'm just going to be applying this underneath my eyes to hydrate them before I put on some makeup. This product smells so good. It's very hydrating. I really like the way that this makes my under eyes feel. I feel like it does brighten them up a little bit. It basically, mainly to me, just hydrates them, but that's always good. That's a necessity. I'm preventing aging at an early age. I don't know, I like to think it's doing something, but I don't know. Next, I'm moving into a new product of mine, and I don't know how to pronounce this brand. Like, how do you say that? Does anyone know? CeraVe? I don't know, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be using their Renewing SA Lotion for extremely dry, rough, and bumpy skin, but this mainly helps with texture, and that's something I struggle with my skin. I do have texture. So I've been applying this lately. I also have some areas that are super dry. My skin's super confusing. I have combination skin. So I have oily skin, like super oily skin in my T-zone, and then I have very dry skin on my cheeks and on my upper lip. Like right here is very dry, but then everywhere else is super oily. So I kind of struggle with both. The majority of my texture though is on my forehead. So this cream's been doing pretty good, I think. It's gotten rid of a little bit of my texture, but mainly my skin has been very hydrated lately. I have not had any dry patches or anything, and my skin just feels a lot more hydrated and glowy. So I can actually say I would highly recommend that product if you have extremely dry skin, if you have any texture in your skin. It also does help with that too. It hasn't cleared up all of my texture, but I've just started recently using it within the last couple weeks, so it's kind of hard to say. But it has some really good skincare ingredients in here. It has salicylic acid, ammonium lactate, and vitamin D. Those are just some of the good ingredients that are in this product. Okay, so next I'm going to be using my Botanical sunscreen that's tinted in SPF 50, and it's by the company Australian Gold. I talked about this product in my summer essentials video. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. And it's just a really good tinted moisturizer essentially, and it has an SPF of 50, which is good. By no means does this product have any coverage to it though. The tinted part of it basically just covers up any discoloration you have in your face. At least that's what I found. And then if I need some coverage, I go back in with my concealer. So that's what I'm gonna be doing today. This is what I do on an everyday basis. I don't really like to do full coverage makeup. I have skin that's very prone to acne. As soon as I start putting too much makeup on, or I wear a full face of makeup a couple days in a row, that's where I find my acne starts to come back. So we're trying to not do that this summer. I'm trying to keep it as natural as possible. So I've just been using this tinted moisturizer to help with my discoloration, and then my concealer for acne scars and acne or whatever. But yeah, that's what I've been doing recently, and I found it works for me. If you're someone that has acne prone skin, this option is a lot better than applying a full face of foundation. Okay, so next I'm going to be going into my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Vanilla. And I'm going to be using this to cover up any acne scars I have. And I'm also just going to use this to highlight a little bit underneath my eyes. I'm just going to put a very small amount because I don't want this to look like I have makeup on. I'm basically going for the no makeup look. So I'm just going to apply, I'm sorry I'm using the viewfinder, I forgot my mirror. But I'm just going to put a little bit just in the inner portion to brighten it up and make it look a little bit more awake. So yeah, this is just going to make me look a little bit more awake. And it's not really gonna look like I have a whole bunch of concealer underneath my eyes, hopefully. I'm just putting it in the small inner corner area of my eye. Also a little bit on my eyelid to cover up any eye veins I have because my skin is really pale. Basically, the idea with no makeup look is to not look like you have anything on. So I'm pretty much just covering up any little imperfections with as little makeup as possible, pretty much. Like I'm brightening up my eyes with some concealer. I'm gonna cover up some acne but not make it look like I have foundation on. That's the whole goal. Next, I'm going to be using some cream products to help bronze up and highlight my face. I find that cream products tend to look the most natural versus powdery, looking a bit cakey. These are super easy to blend out also, so these are very no makeup looking. Does that even make sense? Basically, they look pretty natural on the skin. As long as they're blended out, which they're super easy to blend, it looks natural. So that's what I'm going for today. So first I'm going to use the Hoola Quickie Contour Stick by Benefit. So it kind of looks like a chapstick, like you roll it up like that. So I'm just going to apply this to the perimeters of my face. This is really hard without a mirror. So next I'm going to move into highlighter. So I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Hello Halo Liquid Highlighter. What I really like about this highlighter is the applicator. It has a doe foot applicator like a lip gloss, and I think that's really cool. It's super easy to apply. So all I'm going to do is pat this onto the high points of my face where I usually highlight and just blend it in. This stuff does dry down pretty quickly, so I would recommend placing this stuff on small portions of your face at a time and blending it out, and then moving to the next portion, because I find it does become a little bit more difficult to blend out once it's dried down. I'm not really about the big chunky glittery highlighters. I really like a nice glow from within shimmer, more dewy looking like this one. And this highlight is also very buildable, so you can start off with a sheer highlight and build it up to have a pretty good, like, full glam highlight. Okay, so before I finish off my skin, I'm just gonna use my NYC Smooth Skin Bronzing Face Powder. I'm just gonna use some of this to top up my bronze a little bit because I really want to be looking bronzy. I like to look like I've been in the sun all day. I've went outside, got some sun, I tan really nicely. But in reality, I work a 9-to-5 job 5 days a week. That's finally it for skin. So now I'm going to be putting my L'Oreal Shake and Glow Dew Mist on my face to settle the makeup into place and give myself a nice dewy, healthy looking skin finish. The mist on this product right here, I also mentioned in my summer essentials video. The nozzle on this spray bottle is the best nozzle I've ever used on any setting spray, any facial spray ever. It is a perfect light mist and it does not soak your face and it smells so good. Like, did you even see that? It was so fine. I could honestly just apply this all day. I find that the spray just adds a little bit more life back into your skin. It kind of sets any powder, if you do put any powders in your face, into your skin, and it looks now like one big texture, one nice base. Doesn't look like cakey or anything, and it smells so good. You can't go wrong with this spray. So I like to keep my brows natural, so I'm just going to brush them out. I'm not going to apply any brow product. I feel like that makes a very big difference in having a no makeup look is your eyebrows. Next is lashes, and I'm going to apply my favorite mascara before I get my fake lashes on. My favorite mascara of all time is the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash, and oh my gosh. The applicator of this mascara is so fine and thin. It really helps you get those bottom lashes. If you're someone who applies bottom mascara, you know it can be very difficult with like a thick applicator like Better Than Sex mascara. So this one's super thin and I find that it doesn't clump. It's more lengthening, so it just makes them look very natural. I mean, you could really see the difference for yourself. I think it gives you a nice natural, longer lash look. It's not very like voluminous. It more just gives them some good length, which I personally like, but one of my biggest pet peeves is clumpy eyelashes, and this doesn't do that, thank God. So yeah, it's a really good mascara. It also is waterproof and it's very hard to get off, which is, I mean, good. You know this product's good when I went through it like 5 times. I think since I've started using this, I've replaced it like 5 times. So that's when you know it's a good product. But because I'm a little bit extra, I'm still gonna be applying my fake lashes, but this pair of fake lashes today is pretty natural, so it's gonna go with the no makeup natural look. And I'm gonna be using these ones right here today. They are a more natural style than I usually use, so it's natural to me. This might not be that natural to you if you don't wear fake eyelashes, but I feel like I wear them quite often, like the big voluminous kind. That's my favorite. So I think these are pretty natural for me. You could just stop with your mascara on like this, but I'm a little extra. I'm just going to go off camera and quickly apply these, and I will be right back with the lashes on. Here's a little close-up of my mascara. Okay, so I'm back with the lashes, and to me it makes a big difference on how finished my look feels. I feel like at least if I have like a little bit longer than my natural eyelashes, the look is complete. So I'll just zoom you guys in so you can see the fake lashes a little bit better. It basically just makes my lash band, I think, or my lash line look a little bit darker and thicker, and adds a little bit of length, but they were pretty similar to my natural eyelash length, I believe. But yeah, so that's the finished look. Nice and simple, glowy, healthy looking skin, and that's the goal for this summer and my everyday makeup routine. The last thing is lips. If you know me, you know I cannot go a day without putting something on my lips. I'm personally someone who would never just put on some chapstick and call it a day. The most natural lip chap I will go to is my Burt's Bees Super Shiny Natural Lip Gloss in the shade Zesty Red, and it just gives a little bit of color, but it's like a lip chap, so I'll put some of that on first, but as you can see, it doesn't do that much of a difference. It basically just brings some color back into my lips, which is good. But I'm going to be a little bit extra today, and I'm going to apply my Carol Baker Absolute Gloss. It's a really nice lip gloss. It has a really pigmented finish, and it's in the shade Cheers. And yeah, I really like the color of this, so I'm just going to apply this and darken up my lips a little bit more. Alright, so that's pretty much it for my no makeup look or my everyday makeup routine. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and also subscribe. Don't forget to turn on my post notification bell so you don't miss any of my future uploads. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.